Episode 7, Solo Leveling. Intake community, welcome back. We've missed you. 7 whole days without you.
I say it ain't been that long. Unless it's been that long for y'all. Let me know. Tell me something.
Out the gate, I like this episode a lot.
Oh my God. I feel like you really you flip-floppy. So I'm this is going to be the new segment. What do you rate this episode 1 through 10?
Probably like a 7. My criteria is progression of the show. If I feel like nothing has happened, but you've done a lot, you've done nothing. Case in point, episode 6. The best thing, he fought a mage. He collected all those heads from fighting the big boss mage. This episode here, the world found out who this man was. Fix your face. Yo, what's up with this guy?
I'm puzzled by this.
Why?
Because you're saying that first off, you hit niggas with the Jedi mind trick with that quote. You do something, but you do nothing. You really did nothing. Huh? I don't know what you said, but that shit was crazy.
Subscribe to Anime Intake.
You say you want the story progression to progress.
Yeah.
And literally, the story was progressing much better in the other episodes. Only thing he did this episode was get the assessment and go back into the dungeon. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
The nigga was in the store acting like a brokey, and you ain't gonna put that into your rating at all. You going,
so
7.
That's what I mean by the progression of the show. In this episode, everyone kind of realized now that Sun Jin Woo is officially S rank. And with that comes the attention. With that attention, the 2 top guilds came at him.
They've been coming at him.
Officially, they can come at him now.
I get what you mean, but at the same time, it don't really mean nothing to me. But they've been on him.
Now there's no hiding. Before you can play like, yo, I don't know what happened. I don't know how everybody in the dungeon died, but me. I don't know. Now we know. Everybody, there's no way to go around it. What do you rate this episode?
I rated a 7 as well, probably.
What the hell? What are we doing then?
6.5, but I rated last week 8.5. And the week before that, around like the same thing as well.
Which is crazy.
Literally, this episode was what you were describing as a typical bad episode, being he's not doing much. He didn't do much this episode. Like, when I was jacking over the exposition of the story this and the third, you were saying, it's not really doing too much. But okay. I feel like this episode, progression story-wise, was the worst because it did things that we already seen already. There was no new information within this episode me.
I'm gonna stop you right there. I don't know if you guys seen it. The part with the ant.
They had to.
All right, so you guys did see it. Cool.
First off, from the comment section, because I've been seeing our comments too. We had a couple smart asses amongst our audience.
As
so
we should.
I'm pretty sure they've seen it and they could come to the conclusions of what you about to talk about. But
we're up to the flying ant. The ants have wings now. They're roaches. They're flying.
Roaches go crazy. Hold up. First off, homie was standing there like one of them badass little kids. Yo, what in the NBA young boy? Yo, look at this nigga, man. He was crazy.
I don't know what he's gonna do to them, but we're never gonna see them again. I promise you, we're never gonna see people again.
Nah, it's over.
They done. That's the biggest piece of information that happened. Not only did it fly, but it flew across the water, meaning they're about to start invading our territory. 1. 2, the difference from last episode to this episode is last episode we anticipated him doing something big, which was the big fight. But that big fight was lackluster. This episode, what do we find? The Demon Knights smoking his whole army. Similar enough to the Ice Elves, people with higher intelligence, systematically killing off their enemies one by one. Demon Knights.
I get what it is with you.
Now we are rising Demon Knights.
I get what it is with you. Not you want him to lose per se. I think you just want to see Senju struggle though. I think you see how he handled those high orcs so easily and didn't respect it for real. Like, and he playing it off, passing it to his mans to like seem like they won and they had the victory.
Yeah.
And then y'all big boss is just a mage. I feel like that's where you just like, he want to clearly clean him up. It's a mage. Yeah. So I'm thinking that's why like, but now that, because honestly, I don't respect these knights. These knights, yeah, of course they took up the weaker shadows, but it's like, that's all they did. Because as soon as he came through, he smashed them all by himself with no shadows.
But now,
so I'm like, how do you respect that as opposed to the high mage who?
Because now that adds to the story of a bigger play at hand. The demon knights are walking around for what reason? If there's demon knights, that means there's a hierarchy to it. We have demon knights, demon monarch / king, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Why are they just walking around? Not only is he hunting them, but now they're hunting him.
It appears the stronger the monster, the more capable they may be of possessing high intelligence. Because remember, he's literally ranking up, and as he's ranking up, so are the opponents he's fighting. So obviously, of course, like at some point, everything is just gonna start getting smarter and smarter. Whether or not they have communication with him or not is a totally different story. But he's not gonna gain any levels off of things that's weaker than him. So story progression wise, they're always gonna keep getting stronger. Sure. So I'm just always gonna expect the level of intelligence to be there or increase as he continues to gain levels. But yeah, I mean, I guess once again we have to agree to disagree.
We normally do,
even though we had the same rating for the episode, but
we're at the same finish line. We just got there 2 different ways.
Yeah,
which I get it.
What do you rate this out of 1 through 10?
7.
Yeah, waiting on you.
We just want to establish that this episode was Sung Jin-woo's biggest flex. And when everybody saw him on TV, their eyes shined, lips watered. You saw that B rank homegirl, his first one?
Oh yeah.
I ain't see her since. Where she been at? What she been doing? Watch her come back now. Watch her find Sung Jin-woo. Oh, I missed you. Where you been? Wait for it.
Damn, back then hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot. You talking about he Mike Jones?
Come on, man.
Damn. Knew that boy looked familiar. To me, that's a flex, but the real flex was the low key shit. Like, homie gonna put the hand on the shoulder, and instead of just, you know what I'm saying, having to say words and get up out of there,
he walked off.
He got an even more nonchalant, respectful, get the fuck off me.
Yeah.
Just a little quick teleport on you real quick. I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? Too fast for your eyes to see. And you could tell I'm even stronger than I was when you first did this. Homie, like, oh, that might not even be a reawakening. He might just be getting stronger.
He kind of came to the conclusion of it on his own.
He's the only one, and he did that based off of 2 shoulder touches.
And that's why I say this episode was so good. So many things got revealed that we were kind of watching in anticipation. That it's on the table now. Everything's out. I don't know if it's me or Sung Jin-woo looking like Yu-Gi-Oh. He's making up moves.
I thought you was talking about a whole different type.
This Sung Jin-woo is making up moves that we've never seen before. He's assigning shadows to his sister. He's assigning shadows to go guard someplace. He's assigning shadows to guard Jin-woo.
Okay, now
what's going on?
Alright, that was funny. Creating random stuff on the cards that didn't really, they're not really like.
My man drew 2 cards at one time.
Yeah.
Sung Jin-woo is basically Yugi Moto. He making up rules as he go. I think you can explain this a little better for us on why he has so many new powers that we don't know.
To my knowledge, I do kind of vividly remember several times throughout reading this manhwa, at the end they would tell you his upgrades
at the end of
or whatever he got. Yeah.
Okay.
Or just at some point you would see his upgrades. He has a whole bunch of abilities how he's able to step in the air or sidestep quick, whatever it's done. He has because remember he was an assassin build.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of these abilities are that's why he could go invisible now.
Yeah,
he got all of these abilities that they're not necessarily showing them fully fleshed out, like that he got this ability XYZ. Maybe it's
Gotcha.
the same time or save flow, but assigning people to like attached to people's shadows. He's a shadow monarch, so like he rules in the shadows. So now he can send his minions to live in somebody's shadow. Like how he appeared out the ground, out of the shadow.
Yeah.
He can do so much abilities with shadow manipulation, but it's just like the show isn't highlighting it.
Like you said, he's a shadow monarch. All he has is shadows. All I see is a rise. And I think that's part of my problem. Like you said, instead of them showing each power that he has as he obtains them, we're just seeing him do it. So all I see him doing is running fast, punching hard. What do you guys think? Is he the new Yugimoto? Is he the new King of Games?
Nah, I can't jack that. I mean,
Me either.
He's getting put into a position like this where he got like, yo guys, trust me, it's not me. Like, it's not him. It's the animation studio, which they animate everything well. I'm like I'm saying.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm pretty sure it's a pacing thing, but at the end of the day, you know, like a lot of animes do like that whole like how Blue Lock got the additional time. They got like the extra shit at the end of episodes.
Blue Lock, yeah.
I promise you, no one would complain if they just showed his stats at the end of the episode.
That would be beautiful.
It would just feel like, oh, this is actually like
Who's
he's leveling up.
All right, here's a big question I have. I like to have questions. Other than his strength, his magic, fake magic, and shadow possession, what else does he need to obtain in this world of powers?
He needs his madre. She's in that eternal slumber. And that's what also happened. Jinho's father seems to be getting into the same type of territory. It's a lot that's going on while Sun Jinho was about to be away for a week.
Oh. Well, we appreciate you guys tuning in for another great episode of Solo Leveling, Season 2, Episode 7.
Let us know what you guys think in the comment section below. How y'all feeling about this season of Solo Leveling? Is this anime of the year?
Also, with Best Anime of the Year, we got a special episode coming up. Candidates for the Best Anime of the Year of Q1, Best Animes. What you got? I know what I got.
I know what I got too.
With that being said, don't forget to share with your teachers, your coworkers, your moms, your pops. They don't know how to work YouTube too well, but send it to them as well.
If you put the video on, you know what I'm saying, your cat might like it as well. You know, animals consume media. That's our review on this episode of Solo Leveling. We'll see you guys around the same time next week. Because you know what this is, guys. You know what you came here for.
You know what day it is.
And I've never missed this day.
Stop playing with us, man. We out.